former employee because when I came in, it was his first, and unfortunately, it was his last day. Hello, guys. My name is Mark, and this is the Philippines Passport. Today is my last day here in Istanbul. Um, I'm just waiting for the driver to pick me up, and then I'm heading to the airport, and then heading back to Dubai. And before I leave, I just wanna give a quick review with the hotel that I've stayed in. On Booking.com, it says that the name is Villa Paradiso, but then when I reach here, it's called Fuat Bey Paradise. So the driver who picked me up in the airport when I came here had a hard time in finding the place because of the name. Like we were both confused. So when I went inside the hotel, there was one guy, the receptionist, who welcomed me. At first, everything like was okay, and then, but because of the language barrier, we were having hard time to understand each other. So like in a in a city where there are a lot of people coming in from other countries, like I would love to see, or I would suggest that at least they should have the the basic English because it's the international language for communication. So he prepared everything. I paid the bill, and when I reached my room, um, it's not the room that I book. I mean, the pictures were totally different. Like on the first room, there was a jacuzzi in it. Um, it's on the attic, and he told me that no, sir, it was a mistake by the Booking.com. So I told him it's not my mistake because it's what it showed on the application. So you have to do something with it. And then he talked to his manager, and then they gave me the room that I book. And then when I finally got my room, there was no air conditioning unit. And then they explained to me that uh, it's because it's winter, so all of the air conditioning units of the entire hotel room is off. So I told them that no, it's not what it said in the advertisement in the booking.com. So at least you have to provide me something, or you have to do something with it. And what they did was to provide me two portable um, air conditioning unit. So I stayed here for 8 nights, and my experience was not really uh, like I've been to many countries, and I've been to many hotels, and this I think is the worst experience that I've ever had. So first is the uh, the breakfast. It's like every day it's the same thing. There's nothing new. And then second, the air conditioning unit, and then third one was like when you put the how do you say this? When you put the note on the door that don't open my room, like it's okay, you don't have to clean it. They still open it, but like you can see that it was not clean. They just fixed the pillow and the comforter, and then that's it. I still have the cups that I'm using here for my coffee in the morning uncleaned when I reach home in the afternoon. So what's the sense of like uh, opening my room and cleaning my room if you will not clean it? So yeah, the only good thing I think with this room is that um, the space, and also I only paid like around 850 dirham for 8 nights. So that's like around 100 dirham for 8 nights. But still, like if you compare it to all of the other hotels that I've been to, like let's say when I was in Cambodia, or when I was in Myanmar, the prices were way cheaper, but the service, the food, the the uh, utilities, the facilities are like up to standard, like international traveler standard. So yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but mm, if you are planning to come to Istanbul and check for a hotel that you want to stay to, uh, make sure that you contact first the hotel that you want to stay to, and ask them everything, because for me everything was last minute when I, or before I left to buy. Like I got my visa on April 1st, and I don't want to book the hotel, the plane ticket, uh, not unless I got my visa. So I got my visa on April 1st. And once I got my visa, I booked the hotel. I don't have time to communicate with them. And then I booked my plane ticket coming here. And yeah, maybe that's also one part that I have to blame myself with, because I didn't have much time to prepare for everything. So yeah, um, that's it. Like as you can see in Booking.com, I think their rate is like at around 9.1. But I'm sorry, but uh, it didn't live up to its rating in Booking.com. So yeah, see you again on my next travel, um, and keep safe. And before I finish this, I would just like to commend one of their employee. I mean, former employee, because when I came in, it was his first, and unfortunately, it was his last day. His name is Anatolia, and like though it was his first day here, he tried his best to accommodate me. He tried his best give the best service that he could, and I really appreciate that. Anatolia, if you're watching this, I hope you find a better job that you really deserve, and I know that there's been a lot of going on with your family in Ukraine right now, but all you can do is to be strong for yourself and for your family. And it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you.